And welcome to the Mental Health World Cup 2025 here at Vicarage Road, the home of Watford FC. 32 teams consisting of 256 players will battle it out over the course of 80 matches, with one team prevailing as the 2025 Mental Health World Cup champion. The two games we have on the stream to start us off today are New Zealand, represented by Manon FC, versus Uruguay, represented by F. Pachias on the orange pitch, and Portugal, represented by Red Hammer Demolition FC, versus Italy, represented by Woodside FC on the red pitch. We'll keep you up to date on both games as goals go in, so don't be confused if you do hear commentaries across the two games. I believe we are about ready to kick off here. And we'll just wait for our production to catch up with us. As we do get ourselves underway here. So New Zealand in the black, Uruguay in the light blue. And in terms of on the red pitch, Portugal are in their traditional kit and Italy are in the changed bibs. There's a good force save there by Italy. Italy now looking to just progress the ball. Of course, games are traditionally 13 minutes long as Italy have the ball here, and Italy have an opportunity, and Italy take the first goal on the red pitch, so they take themselves a 1-0 lead. It's a very early start. These games are 13 minutes long, by the way, folks. It's traditional five-a-side rules, so no head height, no slide tackles, as New Zealand look to try and progress an opportunity here. Looks like there is a free kick given. As Portugal have an opportunity to restore parity, they don't. Although there looks to be some discussions here as to what's been given by the referee. Of course, goalkeepers are the only players that can go into the box. Of course, there's a chance there for New Zealand on the left-hand side. We'll, again, just have a look and see what's happening for Portugal and Italy. It looks like it's a free kick to them, as there's a good save forced by the New Zealand goalkeeper, as it's still 0-0 on the orange pitch between New Zealand and Uruguay. Italy will look to try and progress the ball forward. They have themselves a 1-goal lead here. Uruguay trying to make something happen for themselves, but they can't. Italy have the ball in midfield now, as we try and keep ourselves across both games, and Uruguay force a good save from New Zealand's goalkeeper. New Zealand now clear it, and there's a good opportunity there for Portugal. And it just goes wide of the post. Italy looking to restart play here. They just look to progress the ball through that middle section of the pitch. They look to try and fashion an opportunity. Portugal goes back to their goalkeeper, as New Zealand have a strike, and I believe the referee's called it back for a free kick. As we wait and see what's happening here for Italy. Italy square the ball. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. Managed to keep that one out and keep the ball in his box to be able to keep hold of possession for his team. New Zealand, they give the ball away. Uruguay with the strike, and Uruguay pull it wide. That's a big opportunity for them. Still no goals to separate the two teams on the orange pitch. Meanwhile, for the Reds, the red pitch, it was Italy in the yellow bibs of the day. Of course, if you do spot any bibs on the pitches, it will be to do with kick clashes, as New Zealand recover the ball well, and they've got into the box. There's appeals for a goal kick, and it has been given to Uruguay. New Zealand's player entered the box. New Zealand looking to, again, do well down the right-hand side. They look to pull it across the box, slotted it in for the opportunity, and it goes wide of the post. Meanwhile, Italy on the other pitch are trying to get themselves another goal here to try and seal that victory. Is Uruguay, though, on the orange pitch. Again, we're still waiting for a goal on that orange pitch to separate the two teams. Good ball into the middle here. Good hold-up play. Neat little back heel. It's fired over the bar. Meanwhile, Portugal trying to fashion their opportunity. They have one deflected over the bar. Of course, it is all in aid of charity here today, and in terms of standing up to suicide as a ball goes flying over the bar again by Uruguay. I believe it's a corner that's been given on the red pitch for Portugal. They take it one short. Play in looking for the early strike at the near post. It's ricocheted off the goalkeeper and it's been given as a goal kick. Oh no, the hand looks like it's been given as a corner as New Zealand line up a strike from distance, and of course it is a beautiful summer's day at Vicarage Road, very much sun-kissed to say the very least. There's New Zealand strike one at goal for Uruguay to deal with. They do well. Uruguay, it's down the right hand side now. Can they find an opportunity? They square a ball across. Instead it's intercepted, but it's regained by Uruguay. Uruguay looking to fashion a strike, but it's good defensive work by New Zealand. It's going to be played backwards here. It looks as though it appears to be a one-step penalty as the ball goes into the back of the net. We have a goal for Uruguay. Oh, it might have been my own eyes that have deceived me there. Trying to keep up with both games and trying to see what the scores are, and it's very difficult when both teams are taking shots at goal. Of course, we will get full confirmation towards the end of the game. If we have missed anything, of course, you can follow the games on Turner Fires. Portugal now look to roll one past Italy's goalkeeper, but it's a very good save. Uruguay trying to fashion an opportunity though, but Portugal still have their opportunities. It's picked up by Italy goalkeeper. It's a poor pass out by New Zealand's goalkeeper as well, but Italy doing well. Ball, Italy just clear that one from their lines. Meanwhile, New Zealand have a pass in. New Zealand with the strike. It's very easy for Uruguay's goalkeeper to take that under their spell. Meanwhile, Portugal have a free kick at the edge of the box. Appears to be an infraction for exiting the area for the goalkeeper. Meanwhile, Uruguay looking for an opportunity. Portugal roll one across the box. Italy recover it now. Italy play out from the back. Italy have a chance, and it's a big save from Portugal's goalkeeper. Meanwhile, Uruguay have a similar opportunity here to try and progress the ball forward. They do very well down the right-hand side. Again, it's a decent save by New Zealand. Now, Uruguay have pinched it back off New Zealand. Uruguay with the strike again, another good save. Meanwhile, Italy have a strike, and it's a save by Portugal. Of course, it's roll on and roll off subs as well, of course, so you will see changes happening quite quickly. As I say, pass in for Italy on the red pitch. Uruguay trying to really good bit of skill go forward, but it's a good save again from New Zealand's goalkeeper. Italy trying to find their second. And pass it back they will. Italy looking to find a way through. Uruguay trying to do the same on the orange pitch. That's a good bit of play there. Can Uruguay find a strike? They can, but it's another save by New Zealand's goalkeeper. Will be a corner. They want to be a goal kick for Portugal. Can they find an opportunity? It's a horrible pass out from Uruguay, and Portugal try and progress the ball well. Instead, Italy will come forward. There's a free kick given. Leave the way for Portugal. They've taken it quickly. Portugal look to advance it. It's a good save. It's a double save, but that is a wonderful finish by Uruguay. We may not have seen the first one, but we've definitely seen that one. Meanwhile, Portugal, it's a good bit of skill from Portugal. They've sat down the goalkeeper, looked to chip him. They're still there, Portugal, with the strike, but it's Italy again with another good save. Portugal again, and it's another save by Italy's goalkeeper. It's a good through ball there, looking for New Zealand strike. He slipped over with the strike, and Uruguay come up with the ball. Uruguay again looking to fashion an opportunity to tackle. It's free kick given, of course, in five-a-side rules. Can't have slide tackles, and that's over head height, surely. As a free kick is then given for head height. Meanwhile, Portugal trying to fashion another opportunity. They just cannot find a way past Italy's goalkeeper. New Zealand, on the other hand, they're looking to come forward, and they've drove one at goal. It's hit the side hoarding, which is heavily confusing as a commentator. It certainly looks as though it ripples the back of the net. As Uruguay fashion a chance, and that goes as a free kick to them. It's another brilliant save by Italy's goalkeeper. Uruguay give the ball away to New Zealand. New Zealand trying to progress it down that right-hand side. Instead, they've been blocked off. Meanwhile, Portugal rolling one across the box and looking for someone to retrieve it at the back end. Meanwhile, Italy have played it forward. It's surely overhead height. It's volleyed hellaciously high and wide. There's a good battle there between Uruguay and New Zealand. Still, I believe there to be only one goal separating. Meanwhile, there is a second goal for Italy. Make it 2-0. And that will be a big result. Of course, this being the teams, all of these teams, their first games of the day. You want to put your best foot forward. As Italy hit the post, could have easily made it 3. Certainly you want to start off the day with a victory. It might make it easier in the latter stages of the day, as a free kick's given to New Zealand. And they find themselves a goal here. Meanwhile, Portugal tap one through. It's again another great save by Italy. Meanwhile, New Zealand are just scrambling for opportunities here. Free kick. Throw in to New Zealand. New Zealand trying to fashion an opportunity. Instead, they're giving a breakaway here to Uruguay, but it's gone all the way into the box. Meanwhile, Italy, there's not long left in these two games as the strike goes wide for New Zealand. They'll be looking to just try and get anything into this game. Meanwhile, there's not long left. A good bit of battling there by New Zealand, but another good challenge by Uruguay. Uruguay now have an opportunity. Uruguay, can they find a touch? They can, but it's an even better save by New Zealand. They're trying to progress the ball forward and volleyed with venom into the stands. Meanwhile, Italy can't find themselves a third. It's not going to be long left here for these four teams on these pitches, as we believe it to stand for Uruguay. 1-0 separates them and New Zealand as the ball gets lobbed over the bar, and that is going to be the final touches of the game. And looking from the body language, it's Uruguay that come away with a victory. Of course, we will get confirmation of that, but it will be, we believe it to be 2-0 for Italy and 1-0 for Uruguay. That's just confirmation of the team lists. We will just wait, as there is a 2-minute turnaround for these games here today. We'll of course keep you up to date with the standings as and when they get updated, as I'm sure they will across all of today's games. Of course, this event is fully versed by volunteers, so of course it will be the boffins behind the scenes that will be trying to keep these games well and truly running. And coming up next